What is going on, everybody? It's you, it's me, it's us, and we are here for another weekly live stream. Welcome to the stream. If this is your first time, get ready for some jank. If it's not your first time, welcome back to the Jank Tank. Okay, Jank Tank's not my thing. That's another content creator's thing, but whatever. That's neither here nor there. Regardless, we've got all kinds of fun standard jank for you this time. I've got quite a few new decks to try and share with you guys. One or two decks that I saw from the Pro Tour that might be interesting in taking a look at, but we'll stick to mostly jank, don't worry. So, I hope that you guys have all been having a great week. Pro Tour was definitely interesting. It was nice to see Esper Pixie kind of get shoved out of the top 8 for the most part. Although Domain Overlords being the thing that won it is kind of meh, but you know, at least Domain Overlords is a neat deck, right? Anyway, let's go ahead and get into the decks. All right, so what do we got today? So I have a Sultai Legends list that I've been working on. A interesting, I won't lie, this one I built myself, but the idea was not mine. I don't even know, honestly, if this belong, like if another content creator might have done this already, but it's basically an discard list, but not built around monuments, like an aggro list built around the shark and the flyer that gets bigger when you discard things, and then discarding phoenixes and getting phoenixes out of the graveyard. It's pretty interesting. We've also got a cool Lotus combo list that I found from that somebody made second place in a standard 64 challenge with, and it's pretty janky, but it's really cool. So also I decided to go ahead and make my own version of dinos with the new dinosaurs. The deck we're going to start off with is called What's Yours Is Mine, and this is basically built around Gonti, and it's really fun. And then I have an anti-meta Abzan deck built around Ketramos that's quite amusing and fun as well. So all kinds of fun stuff to try tonight. Don't know if we'll get to everything, but we will try. Let's take a look at What's Yours Is Mine. So the premise of this deck is to steal our opponent's stuff and use it to kill them, or just kill them with our semi-aggro already plan. It's kind of like a crime sort of mercenaries build. We usually only care about getting like maybe a couple of mercenaries just so Jasper can get us a couple of cards, and then if we have Gonti on the field we get treasures. I've had a few games where it just gets absolutely nuts, especially if you're playing against an aggressive deck and they just have a bunch of 1 and 2 drops. You just, everything you cast gets you a free treasure, so it's basically free. So yeah, this is the deck. It's pretty cool and I've had a lot of fun with it so far, so we're gonna start off playing this. All right, JWK3 or III or something. They're our first victim, though. I'll try it. I do like turn 1 Tiny Bones. They're gonna think we're playing skeletons. Swamp for the opponent. Let's see if our... Oh, duress. Rude. If they take the... Oh, okay, I was gonna say, if they take the robbery, that would be great. Like a land off the top, that would be sweet. Oh, that'll do. It at least grows our Vadmir. Looks like the opponent has some kind of removal, maybe. Pop the opponent for 1, throw the Vadmir. Speed 2, play the Fabled Passage. And vroom vroom. They go for the throat. the tiny bones when they have no permanence in the graveyard. Interesting choice. We're gonna fetch a swan. Oh, that's rude. Well, that's just extra rude. Now I'm even more frustrated. Why don't you just snatching all our stuff? Not fair at all. Actually. Let's go ahead and smack them. And then maybe we'll Bitter Triumph on their turn, depending on what they do. Well, I guess we're Bitter Triumphing now. Grow the Vadmir. They're gonna kill the Vadmir. Tit for tat, I guess. Well, you can't arrest Conti, so that's positive. I would really like a land, please. I'll find one. Max speed. Opponent does nothing. Well, no land yet. One day. One day we'll find a land. Nowhere to run. Doesn't really bother me. It still deals 2 damage. Oh my gosh. Can we just draw a land, please? Is there really so much to ask? Well, they can't block with that at least. What are those 2 cards? I'm quite curious. I'm gonna find out. No! Almost hit the decline button by accident. No thanks. I would like to see what's in their hand, please. Unholy Annexes. Okay. Okay, well now they can play an Annex and drain us, but... they play a demon instead. Okay, well they're dead now. Can't block that. They should have just played the Unholy Annex and left the Sanctuary back to block, but... greedy, greedy, greedy. Because that would have put them up to 5. They still would have had a blocker. We didn't even get the 4th land. We never found it. We still won. And that was through quite a bit of removal and them tearing our hand apart too. Can't complain about that. Symbols. I wish I knew what any of those meant, but I don't, unfortunately. We'll keep this. Carplussin Forest, so probably Gruul Mice. Or Gruul that. Soulstone Sanctuary. It is mice. Okay, well I'm definitely getting rid of that on their turn. Oh, they're playing Gruul though. They may have protection. I should have just gotten rid of it, huh? Alright, well I guess I have to try. I should have just gotten rid of it. That was silly. We're gonna get snakeskin veiled, aren't we? Live and learn. Like this time, I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of it. That was not smart. Don't do not smart things like that. Another one! Which we'd have a removal spell for if we weren't so bad at the game. Guess we'll play Gonti. First lightning our face. They must be confident in what they've got in their hand. I would like a land. I would like to be able to play Decadent Dragon and then maybe get... Well, that is not... That doesn't let him get through my Gonti. Why did he attack? Why do mono red players just hit the attack button? Why is that just how they work? I don't understand. Alright, give me some cards. Beautiful. I want to play the Challenger, but I kind of also want to play the Edict. I'm going to play the Challenger. We get a treasure. We'll get in with the Challenger. Yeah, the village only taps for creatures, unfortunately for them. Emberheart Challenger. I'm assuming this time we're gonna get Monstrous Raged into Oblivion, right? So I guess we block the thing that's gonna deal the most damage. Yeah. Ow. Alright, we'll play their land. Null Priest, reanimate, Gonti. No attacks. Target the Challenger, draw a card, they find a Burst Lightning, very cool. That is annoying. They leave the Gonti alive of all things. Alright. Game on. Get in for 3. Hey, Bushwhack's a good card. I can't believe they left the Gonti alive. GG. All right, let's keep it up. So far, so good. I can dig this. Blue, white, what? That's the question. I'm gonna play Null Priest. No, let's go ahead and get speed going. I want to play Null Priest because she has Menace, and I like being able to slam Gonti and immediately get some damage in. I hope this is an Omniscience combo. Jace the Perfected Mind.
I've already read your thoughts. You won't stop.
Alright, we've got a Bitter Triumph.
Become subdued.
I don't know if that's what we want to do, but... Problem. I guess we're gonna go ahead and get rid of Jace. It's not the best feeling in the world, but if we leave Jace alone, he's gonna become an issue. We don't want that. Temple of Enlightenment. Our opponent's getting enlightened over there. Another Jace. Okay. Can I draw a land, please?
Flesh.
Please and thank you. Thank you so much. All right. I'm trying to figure out if this is a dedicated mill deck or if it's just a blue-white control deck. Can't. They mill us 3. All right. What did we mill? 2 momentum breakers. Okay, those weren't helping us anyway. Opponent stocks up. Have they played a land this turn? Well, this is nice because we get to get oh, they're gonna board wipe us. That's okay though. We get 2 cards out of their deck, and they still go down to 10.
Retreat.
And we're at max speed now. Ooh, land. And Ride's End is nice. If they Sunfall, that's rough, but okay. What are you gonna do? All right, I'm gonna pass. See what they do with their turn. Jace. Again.
Phyrexia's plans are already in motion. I will clear your mind.
See if he goes to activate this token or not. Must not have a counter spell. I feel like he would have added mana if he had like a 3 steps ahead. Let's get a black. Give me some cards. He might have no more lives. Hey, those aren't bad cards. We do need treasures to play those ones, though. That's where Gonti's supposed to come in, though. Force him to have another... He's got removal, okay.
Become subdued.
Opponent's gonna stock up. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get through this game. And I am realizing I actually forgot that Decadent Dragon does not let us cast it as though it were mana of any color. So I may want to consider adding a way to make treasure more easily to the deck. Things that make you go, See if they'll let me have a white or blue land off top of their deck. Nah, they got a counter. Fine. Well, that's helpful information. It does look a lot like his list, you're right. I have a friend who was so excited about a deck with a bunch of stock ups in it. I don't dislike Realm Breaker, but this is a little bit more of an aggro deck. So I just really honestly probably need to think of an aggressive card, like either Magda or something like that, that whenever I commit a crime, I get a treasure. Like Magda might not be bad. Maybe just like one or two, just so that I have some extra treasures laying around occasionally. If he counters this, that's fantastic for us. Oh, okay. Because then we can Gix's command and nearly kill him. I'm still gonna try. Ah, he's got the counter. Oh well. And we're if I played the untapped land, I'd have had enough mana. Oh, frustration. Alright. I didn't play the untapped land because I'm trying to save up for a robbery. And I wanted to get the tapped land out of the way, but...
Organic mines are easily cooled.
And the opponent can start getting in with their anchorages. What are my outs right now? Honestly, I think our best bet's gonna be getting a robbery off on our opponent here. Let's play case. See if they want to counter this. They don't. And then if they try to do anything on my end step, all outrageous robbery. They don't. Okay. Well, I guess we're gonna have to try to do it on their end step then. Or if they cast stock up during their turn, I'll do it then. And it's gonna keep plussing the Jace. What do we got? We can robbery for 5. They don't activate their anchorage this time, oddly. And they're only attacking with... Oh, I guess they want to make sure they can block the skeleton. I guess that makes sense. Okay, I'm gonna do this now. Before they can dig for counter spells. If they have a counter spell, then they were gonna have it anyway, so it doesn't matter. Nice! Okay. Day of Judgment isn't terrible because we can solve our case. I wonder what they got with their stock up. Beza, Boundless Spring, sure. That is annoying. The 4 life helps them a lot. We are at max speed. So let's Day of Judgment. Let's play their Meticulous Archive so that we can actually cast the Hornlocked Whale. Edict is fine. Let's play Gastral Thrill Seeker with haste. Get in there. The opponent have a get lost. I gotta save it for this Overlord, don't I? Unfortunately, I do. This is such a grindy game. I don't know that we're actually ever gonna get out of this alive, but we're gonna try.
Heal.
They get a land. We got their 2 negates, yeah, so. Alright. Got that out of here. Alright, Edict gets rid of the Planeswalker. What do we go get with our case? What do we get? I guess Jasper? Gives us a decent creature. We can negate removal. Gives us an opportunity to potentially get another white land out of his deck so we can cast Beza. Opponent's gonna sacrifice that map token to draw a card. I'm sorry guys, this has to be just like watching paint dry. But I'm trying to get to Mythic. I don't want to just quit. Alright, well. Do they have enough another one? If they have another one, then that's just the news. Lockdown does get my Thrill Seeker, but not my Jasper. Ah, white land. Oh. All right. Well, this at least lets us get some damage in. Oh no! Stop it! Stop trying to be mean. Take your damage. Like a good control deck. Shouldn't have enough mana to do anything with that Fountain Port. Alright, so he needs removal or something scary. That gets rid of my Jasper eventually. Oh my gosh, okay, that's real annoying. Oh, but he... I would think he would have just cast it. Okay, he's gonna get in with his anchorage. That's fine. You can put that on the top of your deck if you like. He did. He put it on top of his deck. What? Oh, I guess he can draw it with the map. Very clever. Actually, though. Which one is he doing? He doesn't have another... He doesn't have enough colored mana to activate that other anchorage, so... This means we get to attack and he can't kill our Jasper. Oh my gosh. It's a land. Okay, well, he has the block. If he's... Well, no, I forgot he can make a fish. Okay. You got me. I think that's the end for us, unfortunately. I don't know if I have any more outs. I don't think I do. I don't think I do. Let's see what we draw. There's the change the equation. Mills it. Cruel Cause Heist. Oh, let's see what he's got. He got something that we can use to win? I'll take Jace. How many cards do you have left? No. No. Did we just win with his Jace?
Phyrexia showed me the truth. Flesh.
This is the longest game of my life. I'm not wrong, right? I was like, man, I don't have any more outs. And then I draw Cruel Claws Heist, and he just happened to be holding on to a Jace for God knows why. Why was he holding on to that Jace? Why didn't he cast that Jace? Why would he just sit there with it? That was... That guy has to be so mad right now. And I feel bad because I've been that guy before. I've been that guy that's just like, there's no way I can win this. It's in the bag. And then just... Oh, that was nonsense. That was such a game. Oh, man. I'm so glad I didn't scoop, because I was this close to conceding. But I was like, nah, let me go. Let me just see one more draw step. Let me just see what I draw. If I draw a land or something useless, then we'll scoop. But that was perfect. Oh man. If that is not worth a like, I don't know what is. So if you're watching this, hit that like button. Opponent's going first. This isn't terrible. We need a mountain or a swamp to turn these on for red, but right now all we have is black cards pretty much in our hand, so. Swamp for the opponent. Our not so blazy Blazemeyer Verge. Deep Cavern Bat. Aw, man. I guess he takes the Edict here. What? What did he take? Case? Okay, well... Probably just gonna Edict your bat then. Give me back my case. Plays another bat. Steals my case again. He's not doing anything? Oh, fourth land is so good. Alright, case. And this skeleton, he's not gonna want to kill super badly. Because letting us literally demonic tutor. Wow! Aggressive. Alright. Well, we've got a demonic tutor whenever we want now. Well, let's play Thrill Seeker. Take him. And let's go ahead and tutor now. What do we want? Honestly, I kind of want to land. I know it sounds stupid, but we probably need removal is what it is. So let's take Momentum Breaker. Slasher. Alright, Momentum Breaker. It's not glorious, but it works. Hit the opponent for 2. And if we can just hit a land... If we can just hit a land, that would be super good. Alright, opponent's gonna annoy... That's annoying, but... Come on, land. That's not a land. This is actually getting kind of annoying. Let me see if I can get a land off of them. Haha! We did it. Skelly Man. We got 2 lands off of them. Bloodletter. Ah! Alright, how do we do this? Can't let them untap with this combination. So I think what we do is we counters destroy. Comes back, but it's still out of commission for 2 turns. Max speed! We got plenty of lands now. Opponent can make a demon, which is annoying. They duress us instead. They get our Cruel Call heist. So now they can't make a demon. Do they have another Bloodletter? They do. That is annoying. Alright, well, let's play Gonti. Let's get in for 4, see what we get off of their deck. Removal, please. I mean, it is removal. It gets rid of this permanently, and we get a treasure, and then we cast Laughing Jasper. Now the problem is if our opponent has the sorcery that just lets them win, then we're just dead, but most of these decks don't play that anymore. Unstoppable Slasher 3.0. Is that the 3rd one? No, 2nd one. It's the 3rd time we've had to deal with one, though. See if the opponent wants to get in with their Bloodletter. They do not. They're content to just... Alright, cool. We get 2 things off their deck. Archfiend. Alright, so we're gonna cut down this. Get a treasure. I should have played the Archfiend first. I'm very bad at this. This isn't my card, so I wasn't thinking. More treasures. Treasure, treasure, treasure. This Gonti's so good. He sticks around for any amount of time. Opponent's gonna activate their Mishra's Foundry. That's cool. I have another Gonti to play. Really? They're just gonna sacrifice the Foundry? Okay. Alright, what do we get off the top? That. I guess we'll take their Archfiend. And Dragon! This is feeling pretty good regardless of what they do. I mean, if they play another Bloodletter, that is a lot of damage from the Unholy Annex, but... Because what is that? It gets 2, 4, then 8, so we would be at 5. But that's their whole turn, and then they probably just die on the backswing. Thanks to Archfiend of the Dross. What you got, opponent? You got 2 cut downs, 2 Bloodletters. Yep. I imagine they'll cut down the bat. They can't attack. But that doesn't matter, so we're still gonna take 8 here. Thankfully, they don't have any other cut down targets. Ow! Alright. And we get to snatch 3 things from them? Liliana. Ooh! Woo! Oh, be still, my beating heart. Alright, so let's know where to run. Get a treasure. Get rid of the Slasher so they can't sacrifice that to the Liliana. Deal 2. Play Liliana, get a treasure. Make them sacrifice a creature.
Tend to regret it. Haven't you ever heard of personal space?
And then attack. Whee! Now that's what I call a beating. Oh, that was glorious. All right. On to the final boss. 1 pip away from Mythic, guys. 1 pip. Playing... I don't know, this deck... I might have to play a full 40 with this, and we might get a video out of this. Fire Viper 33. Can we just sail? We haven't lost a game yet since I've started streaming. Welcome, Aldo. Let's go Mythic. That's right. This is a pretty reasonable hand. I think I'm gonna play Passage on 1 for a swamp. Hello. I need to fix my stickers. Maybe we'll do that together today. Okay. The question is, do I let that live? Or do I play Vial Smasher? I think we see what they cast. I'm probably gonna want to get rid of whatever they cast, but... Well, we don't want them to get a draw off of that, so sacrifice that. Let's play Vial Smasher. Play Ghost Vacuum. We're just gonna have to... We're gonna create our own goblin army. Exile Squee. Alright, Bitter Triumph is good. Let's get rid of Runbelt Horrormaster. Exile Runbelt Horrormaster. Then... snatch their best thing with Cruel Claw's Heist. Alright. I don't know if we're gonna win this or not, but... because they do have quite an aggressive board state still. We need lands. There's a land. Alright. So now we can at least block something. If they have a land, they can activate their Soulstone Sanctuary, which is annoying. Let's see if they're not smart and attack with everything, though. No, they leave back the Fanatical Firebrand, which I'm fine with. If they want to sacrifice it to kill Argonti, I'm cool with that. Sure. So I'm actually going to exile Argonti this turn. They get a goblin. Not the worst thing. That lets us block their little goblins here. Burnout Bastronaut, sure. It has double strike, which is annoying, but... Alright, come on, untapped land. Untapped land. One time. Aha! This is glorious. Look at this. Look at this nonsense. I do have goblins in my deck. Aw, man. Alright, Squee. Let's get in with Squee. I can't believe this is happening. We literally just copied our opponent's deck with a Ghost Vacuum to get to Mythic! Mythic! Alright, I don't know where we landed, but I don't care. It's pretty late in the season, so it's probably not a good place, but that was awesome, man. This has been the best start to my stream ever. Where'd we land? 90%? Oh well, oh well. That's not terrible. Could be worse. Alright. Well, what's yours is mine got us to Mythic. So we literally just went undefeated from Diamond 4, like the bottom of Diamond 4 to Mythic with this awesome steal your opponent's deck, and I feel quite happy with that. So now that we're at Mythic, let's go ahead and play some other stuff. I want to showcase this anti-meta Abzan deck. I haven't played any games with this, so I have no idea whether this is good or not. It may not be good at all. But I guess it really depends on domain overlords and whether it's pop. Maybe I should be playing this in best of 3, I don't know. But it's basically just, we got Ketramos in the deck and a few ways to exile things, and basically a lot of ways to destroy artifacts and enchantments, since domain overlords and synthesizer decks and pixie decks and all that are so popular. We have a lot of ways to just kind of deal with everything. And I mean, I feel like this has a really good shot in the meta right now, so we're gonna try it. Man, that was a sweet start to the stream, guys. That was a sweet start to the stream. And what a game to get into Mythic. Like, we literally just copied, stole all the goblins from our opponent. All right, we get to go first. I'm not in love with this. We need a black mana, but we'll keep. We can draw with Paw Patch if we don't need to use it. Burn out Bastion. Looks like we're gonna need to draw. Seer Slicer Goblin, yeah. You got me. Hey, a black mana. Now we're cooking. Alright. Get Ketramos down. Squee. Can't block any of it. Real annoying. We can find a 4th mana. We can't, apparently. Still can't. Alright, yeah, we're dead. That was quick. If we could have found a 4th mana, then we could have at least like gotten rid of the Squee and then Urgent Necropsied away all the tokens. Urgent Necropsy is actually pretty cool because you can hit any number of tokens with it because they all have 0 mana cost, as long as they're not token copies of something. So against like goblins, or if you're trying to get rid of a whole slew of artifact tokens from a synthesizer list, works out quite nicely. This is nice, we'll keep. Sun Knight, Sunite. Restless Fortress for us. Llanowar Elves for our opponent. always bolt the bird. Alright, we found a 4th land. That's nice. I don't know what this deck is. Gwenna. Get lost, Gwenna. Get lost. Now, I have Mosswood Dread Knight in this list because I'm trying to test something. I haven't seen how the interaction works. I'm curious if casting this from my graveyard triggers Ketramos or not. And I don't know, to be honest. So we're going to find out. I don't know if we're going to find out this game, but we're going to find out eventually. I might have to Maelstrom Pulse all the map tokens away just to stop them from getting value from them. I'm playing to get lost because I just want to be able to hit enchantments as often as possible. Opponent's gonna play a Trailblazer. And then they... Hey, Glissa. Get in with our Dread Knight. So I'm guessing they're going to get to draw several cards this turn, but then we can Maelstrom Pulse their Trailblazers away. Xbox is telling me to play Balatro. I really don't want to play Balatro. There's a Tristani on top. So they play the Trailblazer, but then they can't cast... No, they can cast the Tristani. Sure. Malira, yep. That's cool. Can't attack with that Trailblazer, so. My turn. Bitter Triumph the Malira, force him to sacrifice it. So confused. 3 mana for double strike, right? Yeah. He can play the Trailblazer and do that, but he should have played the Trailblazer first, in my opinion. Land. Plays the land. Snag the counters off of that so it dies. Draw a card. Pulse the Tristani. Opponent plays Trailblazer. And Vaultborn Tyrant. You got it, pal. Draw all the cards. Land? Aw. Sheltered by ghosts. What is he gonna hit? Oh, please hit Glissa. Oh, nice. Oh, this is beautiful. Opponent goes to combat. We Paw Patch formation, destroy target enchantment. There shouldn't be anything you can do. Oh no! What? We just got blown out. Oh, that's awful. That's awful. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and attack, see if he blocks. He does not. Trying to decide what the best option would be, because like a Tranquil Frillback, that costs life. I think we're gonna deadly cover up. Exile, exile, exile. And then we'll hit Vaultborn Tyrant. Opponent's got Odger Colsums and Vorinclexes in the deck too. They have a Vorinclex in hand. Alright, so we're just dead because they soul partition our Glissa and then smack us for 6. Yep. You got us, opponent. How rude. Being all cool, doing the thing. Well, so far we haven't played any meta decks with my anti-meta deck. I guess 90% Mythic. You know, okay, too late. I was gonna switch to something else more janky. I guess bottom of like 90% Mythic is probably not where we're gonna see a lot of meta decks, right? So maybe I should start playing a little more jank. We get to go first. This is fine. We'll put back one Paw Patch formation. Restless Fortress for the opponent. We will draw a card, lose a life. Obstinate Baloth. If it's Esper Pixie, then we like Baloth. They're playing Ketramos. What? We got to be careful then, because our stuff can actually help them too. I might just draw a card with Paw Patch. It is annoying. And he gets to draw a card. We should probably be playing Anoint with Affliction, huh? Wabbit season! I should probably be playing Anoint with Affliction, yeah. Probably. Probably. Let's go ahead and blow this up. Draw a card, lose a life. Get in for 3. You want to trade your cool moths for bunnies? I'm cool with it. Assuming they have board wipes, so they don't really care. Another catcher mouse. And a Kutzel's flanker. Exile their own graveyard. Food! He's got to exile 2 more things. That's an Overlord of the Mistmoors. That is an Overlord of the Mistmoors. Decides to take 3. Okay. Bail off. Bail off. At least now if he attacks with his Overlord, we can get rid of it and still keep a Bailoff around. Well, he's got an exercise. Can he exile? Well, let's just go for the throat, though. If he can't exile 1 more card, then we're okay for now. I'm blood gassed. Not gonna turn his catcher mouse on. Pretty sure none of this matters and that we're just dead, but... Pest control. Thankfully it doesn't have haste. He can activate his fortress though, which lets him live. I don't know if I have an out right now, to be honest. We'll see. Okay, we found a land. Congratulations, us. Well, he's got a block, but he doesn't have to kill it. He can just block with the fortress. Smart man. Alright. Yeah, we're dead. GG. Alright, let's switch to something more janky, because obviously we're not running into meta deck, so my anti-meta deck is probably not gonna help me out right this minute. I probably picked a bad time to start playing that. Let's see, what else do we got? Let's play this. So I liked this because now the version I saw that made me want to build this was mono red. It didn't have blue in it. But what the interesting thing that caught my mind though was grab the prize. So if you discard a non-land with this, it deals 2 damage. If you have 3 mana and you discard a Bloodfeather Phoenix, it basically, you discard this, grow the Mako, grow the Skyray, and then pay 1 mana, get the Phoenix back with haste. And then we've also got like Flamewake Phoenix and Phoenix Chicks, and then a bunch of burn and ways to discard spells, inties to help with that. And it's actually a pretty neat deck, so let's play some of this, see if we can get some quick aggro games out of the way and climb up into Mythic a little higher. Swayze! What's up, Swayze? Somebody go tell him who he's playing. Opponent's going first, and this is a little slow. This is better. We'll put back the extra inti. I saw him streaming earlier. I wonder what he's playing. Something red. Something red and white. Alright, let's get a Skyray on the field. See if our Mako lives through the turn. Probably not. Demand answers. Fountain Port. Oh, is he playing that Urabrask's Forge deck he played the other day? With the multiple combat steps? That would be pretty funny. Alright, Inti. Let's discard Bloodfeather Phoenix. Grow the Mako, grow the Skyray. Play the Mako. If our opponent finds a white land, I know he plays Temporary Lockdown in that list. Seize the spoils, get a treasure. Alright, so we might just be able to kill him here, to be honest. If he doesn't have a burn spell to get rid of our Inti, he might just be toast. He's got 2 mana available. I feel like he's waiting on a lockdown. Yeah, I think this works. So we discard the Phoenix Chick. Everything grows. Put the counter on this Mako. Wait, I'm confused. How did that fail? Oh well. I don't know how that failed, but my bad. Oh, because Day of Judgment, yeah, alright. Opponent's at 1. Just draw a card, discard a card. We have plenty of burn in our deck, so. Alright, we just need to draw a now watch us draw a land when we need a non-land. Oh no! Full throttle. That's not going to be enough to kill us, but... Oh yeah, it is. Never mind. He got us. We literally just needed to draw any non-land. I can't believe we just got by that. Any non-land and he was dead. Man. Oh well. Lord Vex. I do like that combo. It is pretty cool. This doesn't feel very quick either, but we got burn, we got monstrous rage, so Battlefield Forge, Optimistic Scavenger, that's gotta die. That's gotta die right away. Inspired Vantage. Monastery Swift Spear. Can't block, so no blocks. No Monstrous Rage, that's good news. Flame Wake Phoenix. Get in for 4. Mountain for the opponent. Feather of Flight. You got it. Your Swift Spear is flying. And Monstrous Rage. That's a lot of damage. What are the odds he can kill us this turn? Draw a card. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Emberheart Challenger. Alright, well, we're at least gonna make him pay 2 extra mana for that Demonic Ruckus. Or maybe we let the Demonic Ruckus go. Okay, no, now we counter it. Since he was so kind as to cast something else first. Unfortunately, he does get to draw, but he should be toast. We do take 6 here, 7, but we're alive. Boom! Get out of here. Opponent probably doesn't even know what the heck we were playing since those Phoenixes barely see play. I like them in this deck though because we want to discard cards and those are cards that come back from the graveyard and have haste and deal damage. So this is, whether it's good or not I don't know, but I like it. The Man Beast of Summerside, the Virtuous. Alright, Marauding Mako. We don't have any discard outlets, though. And this is a lot of lands. The opponent's going first. I think we're gonna mulligan. Ugh. This is worse. It's not that much worse. It's just not better. Mountain Challenger, of course. Now we start to find all the meta decks. Now that I'm not playing my anti-meta, we run into all the mice. Leave him alone. Look at him. Look how cool he is. He's just like, I'm the pirate. Flying. Oh, come on. How rude. How rude, man. Inti, Seneschal of the Sun. I don't know if we're gonna make it through this one, unfortunately. Our opponent got to go first, and we did not have an aggressive start. Urbrask Forge, very cool. All right, this is gonna be kind of cool though. Let's go get a mountain. This is why we built this deck. Grab the prize, discard Phoenix, dome him for 2. Inti gives us a land that we can't cast. Get the Phoenix back. Discard a land. Counter on the Phoenix. Marauding Mako. And now, if he can't kill us this turn, we're pretty well set up. Like, this board doesn't look that scary, but we can add a lot of damage to this next turn. We're definitely taking at least 5. Even if he has nothing in his hand, we're taking 5. So can he add 7 damage to that? If he gets rid of our Mako or our Inti, that definitely slows us down a lot. While probably not slowing him down very much at all, but we'll see. Braid. Max is for 5. We're down to 7. That does suck. And he plays a Seer Slicer Goblin of all things. That's definitely not meta. Discard the Spire Bluff Canal. Counter on the Inti. That's not lethal, is it? 6, 6, no, it's not. It's so close to lethal, though. Well, it's definitely at least use 1. I don't know if we can survive this turn, though, is the problem. Because he's got 2, 4, 6, 7 coming at us no matter what. If he has any... Do I have any hope of surviving this? So 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11... If I block this, it's still 3, 7. Yeah, there's no way to survive. Oh well. Let's see if he attacks with everything. He does. All right. You got us. We just didn't have an aggressive enough start. We were close. I mean, he was at 4. Considering that we had a really slow start, that's not bad. All right. Not having so much luck with this one, so let's try something else. I'm gonna play the Sultai Legends list. So I built this. It's not completely Legends. We do have a couple, some Oil Deep Gear Hulks in the list, but I wanted to build this because Vren the Relentless is so good right now, and I really like the Lazovs for getting stuff out of the graveyards from the opponent, and this deck just naturally has some good graveyard hate. I just really like this color combination right now. This is what felt really good to me. We've also got a lot of Death Touchers and things like Nashi with Menace and Glissa with First Strike and Death Touch. So if Vraska joins up, can actually draw us a lot of cards. It's kind of like a, you know, Enduring Curiosity for Legends, but it's neat because it gives our Menace creatures, and then like our trample creatures like Gitrog, Death Touch, and so it just makes for a little bit more complicated blocking for our opponents, and the deck just feels really cool, and I've always liked Legends lists, so let's give this a try, see how we do. Vampire Face. That's their name. This is way too slow. This is better. And we'll put back, I guess, Urtai for now. Swamp for the opponent. Alright, let's play Vadmir. Vadmir does not live. Unfortunate. And Darkslick Shores says Glissa, and Glissa does live. That's nice. Not anymore, though, apparently. Oh, Slasher, alright. Opponent chooses not to block. I'm cool with that. Draw a card. Oh, calm down. Be patient. Nothing drives me crazier than impatient people. Swamp for the opponent, and another Bloodletter. Alright, well I suppose we're gonna get rid of this Bloodletter then. We're not gonna let him just hit us for 8. Yeah. Cut down our Urtai. Very cool. Super cool. Discard something. Vadmir. Mill something. Attack. Draw. The Gitrog. I like Gitrog. Lazav. Drain ya. Mill something. Alright. If we draw an untapped land, we can play Gitrog, saddle, or we don't even have to saddle Gitrog. We can play Gitrog and then transform Lazav into a Bloodletter and just go crazy. Withering Torment, sure. You got me. That's not untapped, unfortunately. Mill. Opponent has the block now. GG. See? It's fun. It works. It does things. It does things and stuff. And that's the best thing about any deck, is when it does the things and when it does the stuff. We love decks that do things and stuff. That's my new theme song. We love decks that do things and stuff. JFoosh07. We get to go first. I like this hand. Sanctum. Make the opponent think we're playing something very different than what we're playing. We'll discard the island. Swamp. Nashi. And if Nashi lives, then we can draw some cards, but Nashi's not gonna live. Unfortunate. Bloomin' Marsh. Lord Skitter. Bandit's Talent. And Hopeless Nightmare. Go ahead and get rid of that. Exile it. Smack him for 4. Can't make me discard nothing anymore. I ain't discarding nothing.
Happy to help, but I'm taking the credit when we win.
I'll sacrifice my rat.
Sacrifices must be made.
You're right. Your sacrifice.
Fine. I'll take my zombies and leave.
That's right. You will take your zombies and leave. Get out of here, Liliana. Yes. Sacrifice your Hopeless Nightmare. Oh, okay. I guess the opponent could technically activate their Mishra's Foundry and block a rat. Looks like they're going to get their surveil on, or it's Scry. Scry 2. Come on, show me bottom. 2 on the bottom. Oh, 2 on top, that's bad. Well, they can't get rid of our Lord Skitter because we've got Plaza. Thank you, Plaza, for saving my rat. Oops. If only you had the better removal spell. Nashi, Searcher in the Dark. Exile the Virtue. Looks like he does have a cut down. Yep. Oh well. My rat army grows. Boom. Serves you right, playing Hopeless Nightmares and Bandit's Talents. Onward to the next one. I will claim my prize. Thank you for the gold. Alright, we got somebody. An unfortunate Ayla Toss Slayer. Ayla? Opponent goes first. This is an unkeepable hand because there's no black mana. This has the same problem. This is fine. Oil Deep can go back. Urtai can go back. We can make this work. Or not. Oh my gosh, okay, I guess we get rid of Nashi. Tiny Bone joins up. You discard a card. How does it feel? Burglar Rat. Oh gosh, this is like hyper discard. Oh my gosh. Alright, well. Can we just ride this Vadmir to victory? I'd honestly rather have played the Dark Slick Shores, but the Restless Reef might be our only way to win later. Opponent's gonna sacrifice their Nightmare to Scry. Alright, come on, this time let me get that 2 on the bottom. 2 on the bottom. 2 on the bottom. One top, one bottom. All right. I'd like to not have to discard my Dark Slick Shores. I'd like to draw a 3-drop and not have to discard this turn. I don't think that's gonna happen for us, but okay, that could have been worse. Ooh, Glissa though. Glissa's real good. Glissa draws us cards, and we just gotta go for the threat off the top of his library. Land. No! Vadmir! I didn't want to discard you, you're my bro. Alright, they're gonna block. It'd be very not smart of them not to block. They don't block? Okay, well we got a Spell Pierce at least. Sure. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, that's real annoying. Oh, that's real annoying. Okay. I got a Spell Pierce. No. Why didn't they block? I still think we're gonna lose, but we put up a valiant fight. Mockingbird. That is annoying. Alright, you discard a card. Get out of here. We're gonna blow up their Glissa. Mill them, drain them. Get rid of Glissa. Looks like they have something. They don't do it, whatever it is. Unsummon. Okay. Well, if they have a way to make us discard Glissa, that sucks. Gotta block the Enduring Curiosity. Plays another one. Draws like a million cards. Yeah, I don't think we're winning this one, unfortunately. Vren's pretty good. Doesn't solve my problem. Yeah. You win. Making me discard a billion cards. Every time I play that deck, I'm like, why am I not playing a deck full of Baloths? But then when I play a deck that has Baloths in it, I don't come across it. Like my anti-meta deck has a bunch of Baloths in it. Platence. We get to go first. I'll keep. Plaza of Heroes is the bestest land. I love this land a lot. Tiny Bones joins up. Discard a card, good sir. Or madam. What do they discard? Wishclaw Talisman, oh no. Some kind of combo deck, or it's another make me discard my hand deck. Yeah, okay. Momentum breaker, yeah. I'm gonna play Nashi because Nashi gives me an opportunity to get my Vadmir back. But they're probably gonna just momentum break me again. Yep. This is the temporary lockdown list. Very annoying. I'm gonna play Glissa. Can't lock down Glissa. So you have another edict effect. Soul Partition. This is so annoying. So annoying. Alright, we got a momentum breaker off the top. That's good news. I'm sure we're about to see a lockdown soon, though. But thankfully, we have Tiny Bones joins up, so his lockdowns are a little bit worse. Oh my god. This deck is so obnoxious. Alright, come on, untapped land. Wishclaw Talisman for the opponent. No. Can sit there and suffer. Hey, all right. Get wrong. One is tapping very carefully. Not gonna lie, I haven't seen that deck or that card in a minute. He put the lockdown in the yard, so mill something, get drained, take 6. He needs a way to blink this momentum breaker. Deadly cover-up. I suppose that works too. I only have one Get Rock in my deck, so that doesn't hurt. Well, luckily every single card in every single creature except for Oil Deep. Oh, the irony. I don't have another blue mana. Oh well. Maybe our opponent will Demolition Field something. Well, they don't have enough exiled yet to... They get to draw 2 cards, but they lose a life for one of those. I suppose I'll discard the Bitter Triumph. Shadowy Backstreet. My turn. Vraska joins up is not helping us. Okay. Suppose they get rid of Vraska joins up because we can actually cast that. Nope, they get rid of the Oil Deep Gear Halt. That's fine. Sarah Paragon. Boy, if that's not annoying. So aggravating. Land, of course. Alright, yeah. Opponent's got us. That's what? Three discard decks in a row that we just played? I'm pretty sure it was 3. Alright, let's switch it up. I've got about 15 minutes left in me. I'm gonna end the stream a little early tonight. Things are a bit slow this evening, and I am feeling pretty tired. So we'll play one more deck. Which one will it be? Let's try this deck out. This was a deck that won second place in a standard 64 challenge. Now this is a best of 3 deck. We're gonna try it in best of 1 because I think the best of 1. I think the list is good enough for best of 1 without like the sideboard mattering that much. And it's basically a synthesizer deck, but it combos with Radiant Lotus and Boommobile to be able to just make a billion mana and then deal a bunch of damage. So let's try it. Roy Donk, the Virtuous. Let's do it. We get to go first. This looks pretty good to me. Enigma Duel. I've always liked Legion Extruder. Always thought that was a fun card. We're gonna play it. Dome the opponent. Play Repurposing Bay. See if it gets countered. It does. Oh well. Planes for the opponent and temporary lockdown. Very cool. Grand Spider. Land for the opponent. Jace, the Perfected Mind.
Phyrexia's plans are already in motion. Become subdued. What curious behavior.
See what they got. One's just gonna mill me for 12. Okay.
I pull one thread, and your entire
Another Jace in their hand.
Ravels.
Or River Turn Monument. It is annoying. Maze Mind Tome. Get in there for 5. That is annoying. Make a 3/3. Scry, see what's on top. Opponent's gonna mill us. Draw a card. Get in for 3. That is annoying. It's unfortunate, but getting close to him milling us out. Get lost, sure. I'd like some lands, but last card to counter. Oh well. We did get a little land screwed there, so we'll try again. Opponent had like 1 billion lands to R4. Let's try not to get land screwed this time. Draw lands that make mana so we can cast things. Yanomamo. Yanomamo. Opponent's going first. 1 land is... oh, that's technically 2 lands. But this is only red to start. This is better. We will put back the Radiant Lotus for now. We only have 1 in the deck, but we can find it with Repurposing Bay later. Ugh. So sick of hand destruction, man. It's never been more popular than it is right now. There's Repurposing Bay. Let's see if we get to keep that. Swamp. Bat. More duress. There goes our repurposing bay. Oh man. They are beholder sleeves. Very nice beholder sleeves. It's one of my favorite sleeves I own. Oh, come on. Oh, I'm so sick of these decks. Like, I don't get to play Magic. I literally just... I'm gonna keep going, because if he runs out of stuff and I resolve this synthesizer, he's screwed. Beautiful. Bloodletter? Sure. This has reach. This is pretty sweet revenge, in my opinion. Tore our hand apart, still ended up with a win condition. They don't really have any way to deal with the synthesizer. Mono Black does not anyway. Unholy Annex? Sure. Drain us. Let's play a Memory Garden. Or Memory Guardian, make a dude. Let's play a Thran Spider. Make a dude. Take 9. They took it. Now, knowing my luck, they'll go land, and then they're the one Bloodletter deck that still plays the sorcery. No? Okay. You can have a 6/6 demon. That's fine with me. If you remove anything, I still can block your Bloodletter. Alright, land. Repurposing bay. Make a dude. GG. There we go. Got some revenge. That's like what? In the last like 6 games, it's like the 4th discard deck I've played. What is with people tonight? It's like everybody's just salty and mad about every deck, and they're just like, I'm just gonna play discard all the things. Doesn't matter what deck they're playing. If I make them discard it all, then it's not a deck. Kinotri. Opponent goes first. This is too slow. This is also slow, but I mean, it's kind of hard to argue with that. Our opponent's slow at all. Not slow. Is this a Nahiri's Resolve equipment list? That would be... That would be great. Alright, synthesizer. I'll take the lands. We'll take one of the lands. Let's take the blue land. Alright, let's see if he's got Shelter with Ghosts. Sheltered by ghosts. Aster. Alright. Cool. I guess let's play Thran Spider. That's not what I want to do, but... We can play Synthesizer and Repurposing Bay next turn. Hex Gold Halberd for Mirrodin! And Nahiri! This is a lot of stuff happening, but I think we're good. Synthesizer, Scry, make some dudes. I don't think we need any of that. And Repurposing Bay, make 2 more dudes. Get in for 10. Opponent's gonna block with their little glimmer. That's fine by me. It's definitely not, like, they have outs to this. But I'm not feeling too panicky. Okay, they get some free equipment, so that's cool. Block, block, block. I imagine they're playing Nahiri's Resolve in this list. For free, Nahiri's Resolve. Or another Aster, okay. Draw and discard. Go get another synthesizer. Force them to do some blocking. They block with Nahiri. I would think they'd get rid of Aster before they get rid of Nahiri. War Whip. I can slap like 3 different equipment onto Aster. Doesn't really help him much, though. Opponent gave us the GGs. Oh, I do love me a good synthesizer deck. I still think my Nahiri synthesizer deck is my favorite version of the deck, but... Give it one more game. Ross NPO. No. This is reasonable to me. Opponent's going first, but we got removal. Little torchies. Opponent is taking their time deciding whether or not they want to play. Keep their hand, I mean. Come on, opponent. Let's play some Magic. Any minute now, opponent. You can do it. I believe in you. Sorry guys, I don't know what my opponent's doing. Unfortunately, when we're live, I cannot fast forward through these fun parts. My Nahiri synthesizer deck? Oh, I'll play a game with it next. Oh, the opponent's here. It's my favorite version of the list, and I'll explain why when I show it to you. Oh boy. Storm Chaser's talent deck. Oh, come on. You made me wait. Like, is this somebody who just like purposely takes as long as possible, hoping to scoop up some free wins from people like me who are getting impatient? Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. I. Ross MPO. I'm a patient fellow. Torch the tower, and we're gonna Collector's Vault. I love the art on this boom mobile. Thran Spider. Opponent found a third land. And an Ancient Cornucopia. Yeah, I got you, man. It's my favorite deck. Authority of the Consoles. Alright, you got it. Synthesizer. Scry 2. Actually, I'm fine with those. Smack him for 2. Another Ancient Cornucopia. And I'm assuming we're gonna see if this town ain't big enough or something of that nature. Three steps ahead. So draw and discard. You got it. Haywire Might. He doesn't have any mana, so we're gonna go ahead and get rid of that now. Before he can get rid of our cool stuff. No cool stuff for you, man. And we're gonna repurpose that chainsaw and go get another synthesizer. Because reasons. Smack him for 2. If this is strictly blue-green, then they... Oh, no, there's the white. So they do have board wipes, then I imagine. Sunfalls and all that fun stuff. Bright Glass Gear Hulk. What 1 mana spells are they gonna go get? Haywire Mites. Aw, man. That means they can get rid of both of our synthesizers. That's really annoying. Actually, they can only get rid of 1. They don't have a green. We still have 1. And we're gonna go get another one. Well, hold on. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. Because we're gonna get the scry off the synthesizer anyway. Synthesizer! Scry! Get a dude! Nope, nope. Attack! Pass the turn. Up the beanstalk, yep. Opponent draws a card. Overlord of the Mistmoors, you got it. You're the coolest dude in the whole wide world. With your Overlord. Boom mobile. Make 2 more dudes. Blue. Repurposing bay. Sack the boom mobile. Go get a memory guardian. More dudes. All right, opponent gets their block on. Now the question is, do they find a board wipe? Do you have a board wipe? Do you have a board wipe? A sunfall or a... Not Wrath of God. I want to say Wrath of God, but it's Day of Judgment. A sunfall or a Day of Judgment. Do you have a board wipe? I don't know why I'm singing Christmas sing-songs. Forgive me, I'm just a strange human being. I can't help myself. I do strange things sometimes. I'm just trying to figure out what to do. If it's not a board wipe, then you're probably not getting through this turn. You need Sunfall. Or some other thing that gets rid of all of our 12/12s. Can smell the gears burning. What does he come up with? You can do it, opponent. I believe in you. Overlord of the Hauntwoods. That does draw him a card. He will not have enough mana for a Sunfall, but he would have enough mana for a Day of Judgment. Another beanstalk. I don't think that's gonna cut it. Yep. Got him. All right. For Mr. Alfredo, we will play my Nahiri version of this list. I don't know if it's better than the one we were just playing, but this is definitely... So, let me show you why it's this first. It's a Nahiri's Resolve list because Nahiri's Resolve basically lets us reset every turn, so even if we go up against a control deck that does run board wipes and stuff and can keep our board clear, if they can't deal with our artifacts, we can basically just bounce the synthesizers, the World Wake Helms, the repurposing bays, the braided nets, any other artifacts that we have on the battlefield, and then everything comes back, and all of the tokens that we get from the synthesizer have haste. So it just makes for a really nice way to stalemate control decks to break stalemates against control decks, since we're pretty good against most mid-range and aggro decks. So let me wait. Where'd it go? There it is. Let's queue it up, and we'll get a couple of games in with it. Symbols, the standard bearer. I really hate my... Like, I don't even know what language that is, and I feel bad, because, like, I don't... Like, I try really hard to say hi to everybody and, like, shout them out, you know? I don't know, when I was watching content creators for the longest time, like, if I like wrote in chat or like ever played against them and ended up in their video or something like that, that little shout out always made me really happy. So I try to shout everybody out, but I don't know what that is, unfortunately. It makes me feel like a bad person. Diversion unit. Copperline Gorge, up the beanstalk. I don't like that. I'm gonna get lost this. Get in for 2. It is spicy. I love this deck. I actually made a video about it a really long time ago. Synthesizer! Alright, give me some lands. I want lands. I have a World Wake Helm already, so... Let's hope our opponent doesn't have removal for that. Of course he does. Of course he has a Lauren of the Third frickin' Path. If we don't draw a land, I'm gonna move on to the next game. We did draw a land. I'll give it a go. 'Cause we're not out of gas yet. But it's not looking fantastic. I'm gonna get in for 3. Kutzel's flanker on top. He keeps it. Okay. Another synthesizer. I'll take it. Let's see if this one actually sticks. I need lands. Give me land. When it gets in 4. Spelunking. Well, that doesn't get rid of our synthesizer. If we draw a land, we're in great shape. Yeah! All right. Riptide Gearhulk. Put that away. Make a dude. Opponent's gonna force draw. They might have should have waited till the end of our turn to do that, but we did play a land for turn, so it's okay. Overlord of the Hotwoods, draw a card. Another Overlord of the Hotwoods, draw a card. Opponent's doing all the rampy things. We have so many good draws from here, though. What could he have that punishes me for this? Torch the tower? I'm just gonna take it. I don't want to risk getting Torch the Towered or some other stupid burn spell. Alright, Fountain Port. Let's get lost to Lauren. Prowess. Oh yes, let me draw. Chandra! I do like Chandra. Let's play Chandra. Let's make a vehicle.
Ooh, check out these wheels.
Animate the vehicle. If he doesn't have removal, this is lethal.
Kick it into high gear.
He does have removal. This is still a lot of damage. Sunfall. No! Overlord of the Hotwoods. Draw a card. Authority of the Consuls. Well,
My team's got me covered. Out of my way!
think that's some lethal. Got him. Alright, well, we didn't see Nahiri's resolve that game, but you did see how fun and cool this deck is. Let's see if we can get a game with Nahiri's resolve. Soul Singer. Alright. Sing to my soul. Hey, there's a Nahiri's resolve. We got a temple, so we can hopefully... This is a slow hand. I probably should have mulliganed this, but I'm keeping it in the hopes that temple finds us something to do on turn 2. Or at least some land. I'll take the land. We get to go first, so... If we were on the draw, I probably would have mulliganed this. Okay, Lush Portico. They're not mono red. That's what's important. If they're overlords, though, their leyline bindings are going to get really old really quick. This is looking like overlords. Hedge maze, all right. Repurposing bay. We got 3 steps ahead, which is nice. Up the beanstalk. Big surprise. All right, Smithy. Make a dude. They have enough mana to binding at this point. Overlord of the Mistmoor, sure. Alright, so... White. Nahiri's resolve. Go ahead and get in for 4. See if the opponent wants to double block. And then we just exile all of our artifacts every turn unless there's a reason that we don't want to do that. Like, I wouldn't exile a forge. We'll exile both of these. So that way they can't, like, wipe them away. And then the nice part is that if they do leyline binding, we will have repurposing Bay and Thousand Moon Smithy back. And we'll be able to... Okay, opponent draws a card. So you're actually going to get to see why this is such a fun deck here. At least part of it. Alright, Nahiri's resolve says these things come back. We get a dude. We draw a card. We play this. We repurposing Bay the Thousand Moon Smithy. And we go get a Riptide Gearhulk. And we bounce this. And we have enough mana to counter anything they do here. This is lethal. Yep, rides in. We counter it. Pow! Nahiri's Resolve! Tell me that wasn't just the sweetest thing you've ever seen. That's what Magic's about. Right there. Let's do it again. Thank you very much, Zero Sleep. This deck just has so many fun lines of play. T-Bell. I wonder if that stands for Taco Bell. Now I want Taco Bell. Somebody want to DoorDash me some Taco Bell? We get to go first. I like this hand. Island for the opponent. Spire Bluff Canal, play a Diversion Unit. There's a stick, so the opponent has Unsummon or some kind of bounce spell. Inti, Seneschal of the Sun. Oh no, they had a cycle effect, that's what it was. Alright. Shivan Reef, Monument to Endurance. We gotta counter that. At least they don't have any incentive to discard here, really. Oh, they did it anyway. They did have bounce off. Okay, I was right. Alright, land. Spring-loaded Saw Blades to get rid of Inti. Get in with Diversion Unit. Hold up, get lost. Another Monument. It's really annoying. It's also nice because it, like, we can bounce things like the spring-loaded Saw Blades and stuff like that too. Alright, land. Chandra. Make a dude.
This is the competition. Now
Animate the dude. Get in for 5.
Go, go, go!
Go, go, go! Gotta go fast. Monument again. Now they're gonna cycle a bunch of stuff, probably. Or not. Give me that. This is hilarious. What a lethal. Random possession engine win. Oh man. This is great. I'm having a great night with you guys. Thank you for suggesting that I play this, Alfredo. Because I wasn't going to play this since I played it on stream like 2 weeks ago. And I try not to reuse my decks too much, but this is just such a great deck. Demon Lord $9.99. I don't know how long you've been watching, but I made it to Mythic with a pretty crazy deck at the beginning of the stream. And had some really fun games with that deck too. Opponent goes first. This is a little slow, but we can play Market Back Walker on 1. Or on 2. Welcome, Lone Wolf. I appreciate you checking out the stream. It means a lot to me. Underground mortuary. Surveil 1. Alright, we'll get a temple. I don't think we need any more 3 steps ahead. I think I'd like lands. See what our opponent's got. Thirsting Roots. They're gonna go get a basic. Alright, Forge is a nice draw, so we'll play Market Back for 1. Ancient Cornucopia. Alright. Well, let's try Synthesizer. I'll take the land. The opponent has a way to remove the Synthesizer. That's fine. They're playing green, so it's highly likely. But we can always get another one later with Repurposing Bay. Of course they had Terra Sunder. How rude. Alright, I'm gonna play Diversion Unit this turn. And then that way, we can play Repurposing Bay and hold up Diversion Unit. Doubling season. Uh-oh. That's a problem. That's a big problem. I basically can't play anything anymore. I have to hold up 3 steps ahead. They've only got 2 cards, so it's not like they have a ton of options, but they can make fish. See what they do. They're tapping very carefully. Cornucopia, sure. Not gonna counter that. You can have all the mana you like. He is a fun little guy. I love Diversion Unit. If he doesn't do anything, then I can grow my Market Back Walker. That's basically just the game from now on, I guess. Hold up Diversion Unit and 3 steps ahead. Because with Doubling Season on the board, if we don't have an answer, we just lose on the spot. Opponent can make 2 fish. Which is fine with me, because I would like to draw cards, actually. So if they want to double block my Market Back Walker, I'm cool with that. Because I need lands. They do not. They do not block my Market Back Walker. I need lands! Give me some lands! Liliana of the Veil. Yeah, we gotta counter that. Unfortunate, but let's hope they don't have another thing to cast. Every Planeswalker is a threat. Do they have another one? Is that what their last card is? Hands are tied now, so. All I want in the world is to draw another 3 steps ahead right now. That is not another 3 steps ahead. What do I do? I actually really like the Chandra from this set a lot. I think she has a lot of potential and a lot of fun combos. guess we'll play Repurposing Bay. That's our best bet. But we're literally dead to any Planeswalker he plays. Opponent's gonna make some more fish. Double block. Yeah! Draw some cards. Come on, land. Oh my gosh. No land. Oh, come on, deck. Don't do me like this. Okay. I need a land off the top. I need my opponent not to draw any terrifying Planeswalkers for a couple turns. Just come on. Just hook me up, deck. Give me an untapped land off the top. Oh, Maelstrom Pulse. He has the mana to pay, too. So, Diversion Unit not saving us here. Untapped land. Come on. Give me a get lost so I can get rid of this doubling season. Something. Come on. Well, I'm gonna do this just to stop him from having a Virtue of Persistence in exile to play next turn. Yeah, Gear Hulk's out too. I just need land. I need a land. Opponent's tapped out and they're out of cards. So if I can draw a land here, there's hope. Because Synthesizer will let us scry and set up a better draw. There we go. Alright. Cool. Synthesizer. We want all the lands. Give me all them lands. Now watch, our opponent draws Vraska or Liliana. Whoa, no! No! I knew it. As soon as I found my land, they found their answer. It happens. Such is life. Trigger happy. That sounds like an aggro player if I've ever seen one. We get to go first. This is a little sketchy though. I'll risk it. We have two plays on two if we don't find a third land. And Braided Net will help us if we do find a third land. Llanowar Elves. That is not a third land. I'm gonna Sawblade that elf when they tap it for mana. Get out of here. Another elf. Alright, come on, land off top. One time. One time. Come on. Yeah, now we're cooking. Braided Net. Put a stop on their upkeep. Tap the elf. At least slow their turn down a little bit. They can't be playing 4-drops or anything this turn. We might have just cut their whole turn off if they don't have a land. No, they do, okay. So they can play a 3-drop. Ren's Resolve. But they could have done more. So thank goodness for that. And we're gonna draw another land off top, because we're pros like that. Torch your own elf? Nope. Human nature, alright. Hey! What'd I say? We were gonna draw land. Told you. Get a red. This is annoying. I'm gonna do this, even though I know he's gonna torch it. Let's set another stop at his upkeep. Because he doesn't have double green right now, so let's stop him from having double green. I know he's gonna torch this market backwalker probably, but it has been a long 15 minutes. Well, it picked up. Like, I only had like 4 people in the stream for like an hour, and I was just kind of like, you know, but we've got 10 people in here now. We've had like 12 or 13 a few times. Like, actually had people chatting a little bit. Like, I think I went an hour without anyone saying a word. So I was just not wanting to stream to nobody for all this time, but alright, here's a synthesizer. Lands are good. Tap the Enduring Vitality. Way to call me out, though. Okay, normally... Oh, are we just dead? Is that what's happening? Are we dead? We're probably dead. I forgot about this combo. Alright, yeah. We're a turn away from having fun with our stuff. Opponent's gotta be all like, I got an infinite combo. That's one of the better, in my opinion, that's one of the more fun combo decks though. Like, if I'm being real, like, I actually have some respect for that combo deck because it's not like crazy easy to set up, you know? Like, it actually requires some pieces and some thinking. Sure. It's mono red. I regret this already. I immediately regret my decision. This is a terrible hand against mono red. Maybe we'll get lucky and they'll just attack and pump their hired claw. Alright, so we're taking 3, and probably a monstrous rage or some other nonsense, right? No? Okay. Well, this blocks something. Saves us some amount of damage. This gets us to our synthesizer. Emberheart Challenger. Yep. Ping, ping. Block. Draw card. Ah, this is so slow. This is so slow. Scry. Ooh, Steel Seraph. I do like Steel Seraph. That can gain us some life, maybe. Oh, we're gonna die. We're not gonna make it. Yeah, we're dead. Man, that sucks. This was just not the hand against mono red. One more turn and we'd be fine, but this deck is not bad against mono red though, because I actually play 2-drops and 1-drops and stuff, but I kept a handful of 3-drops because it looked good. Mulligan more aggressively than I'm mulliganing. You'll lose less. Tubius Maximus. My gosh. Alright. Land. Nope. I should be mulliganing way more aggressively than I am. I'm not gonna lie. We found a third land though, that's good. Blooming Marsh, okay, so this is probably roots. Malt Tender. Underground Mortuary. And mill Overwhelming Remorse. Actually, no, this is the Graveyard Matters deck. Okay. We need lands off the top, please. One at mills. Up the beanstalk. One of draws. Note Scout. Hey, there's a land. If we can draw another untapped land, that would be sweet. Souls of the Lost. You got it. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of Up the Beanstalk here. Take the 3. Untapped land. I'll take it. Gives me a dude to block with. And I can keep the Souls of the Lost at bay for now. On a mills. On a mills. All right. Tap the Souls of the Lost. Gonna cast Hollow Marauder. Discard Forge. It's our least useful card right now. Boy, I wish that was an untapped land. Alright, Synthesizer, find me land. My gosh, okay. Oh man. I need land desperately. But if I don't draw land, I can't cast anything in my hand. I think we're gonna leave Repurposing Bay on top. As much as I don't want to. I can't risk not drawing a land and then not being able to cast anything. Get rid of Gear Hole because we really want to cast Glyph Bridge, to be honest. All right. think we're just dead, unfortunately. Oh, that was fortunate. Fortunate again. Still think we're dead. Yeah, it's 12. No matter which way we cook it. It's not the deck, it's me. I should have mulliganed. We'll play one more. Try to redeem myself here. Because the deck is sweet. We lost that game because we just didn't, we needed lands and we never found them. Because I could have glyph bridged and gotten rid of all that nonsense. This is better. See, we've got a 2-drop, we've got Market Backwalker, we've got counter, now we're cooking. So we'll Fable Passage and get a blue. Of course we're not on the play though this time. Case of the Uneaten Feast. Alright. Well, now we're gonna see Chrome Coast. Passage later. Life Creed Duo. Johnny's Pride Mate. Well, I can tap that forever. Another Pride Mate. Oh no. One gets in for one. More blue. I think this is fine. Alright, so get lost. Block. Spring-loaded saw blades. And come on, untapped land. That's not untapped, but I'll take it. You can tap their channeler. And the next turn, Nahiri's resolve and we start having fun. Shh. Sure. Actually, let's hit this. Glyph Bridge. Get rid of their 2 life gain things. Actually, we'll let them keep the bat. And then we'll tap it. Channeler. Starscape Cleric on top, that's a problem. I guess we'll take the 1 then. Alright, resolve. Resetting our braided net every turn is nice, but exile these 2 things. I have another one. Hinterland Sanctifier on top. Annoying. Unfortunately, I think we're gonna lose this one too. This deck is just so obnoxiously inevitable. Unfortunately, the way this resolves doesn't help me out very much. Oh my gosh. No. All right. What's on top? Diversion unit. Nah, I don't think that's helping us. Tip Market Backwalker. And now if our opponent wants to cast... If our opponent wants to cast Starscape Cleric, they can't... attack us, which is important. They decide to attack. Why didn't this trigger? Whenever each opponent who attacked you or a planeswalker you controlled this turn can't cast spells, but there's no effect. I'm so confused. Does he get to cast spells now? What? That shouldn't be that way. I'm super confused. Okay, well, we're not dead or anything. Okay, that was not helpful. Right? No more lands, please. I guess we'll play Diversion Unit and then hope to God he doesn't draw a creature, I guess. We're not dead to any creature, but if he has 2 creatures, we're dead. If he has creature plus removal, we're dead. There. Oh my god. Okay, well, he has to attack. Oh my god. I take 1 no matter what, so I guess we let it go. I don't know if we have hope. Braided net. Braided net helps. Not a lot, but it does help. I don't think it matters. No, it does. No, it doesn't. No, it's whenever another creature. Okay, no, this is good. There's hope. Oh man, I need to blink the braided net, but I can't. Alright, he's got to draw a land or we die. Oh, we're dead. Okay. If he'd drawn a land, we had hope, but unfortunately, we didn't end on a win. The life gain combo is just such an inevitable, because it doesn't matter. Everything you kill, they just eventually get it back from the graveyard, so it is what it is. But the deck is fun. It's super spicy, and I love the deck, and it's really fun. We just had a little bit of poor luck, and I probably should have mulliganed a little differently a few of those games, but with that, that is the end of our stream for tonight. It is 11 o'clock EST my time. That's usually when I end my streams. I was going to end my stream a little early tonight, but thanks to all of you for joining me and giving me a reason to want to keep playing and you know, just chatting a little bit and letting me know what you're enjoying and all that stuff. I really appreciate it. So thank all of you who are here. Any of you who watched this after the fact, thank you. If you made it all the way to the end of this, I hope you'll take a quick moment to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button if you are not already subscribed. And I do this every week at 8 p.m. EST, so if you're just joining us for the first time, I will be back here next week at this time, and I'll have another video going up for you guys this weekend. Probably, honestly, about one of the decks that I played tonight, because I did actually have some pretty good success, so thanks, Lone Wolf. Appreciate it. And thank you, Alfredo. I really appreciate you talking me into, even though we kind of had some poor luck there at the end, it was really fun playing that deck because it's one of my favorites. So thank you, Chris. I appreciate you joining. And with that, I will catch you guys in the next one.